Okay, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel, but let's get right to it. The Mandalorian, I just live streamed on YouTube, the Mandalorian panel, and then of course, you know, they did a blackout where the footage was shown, but so many people had cell phones, it was just a matter of time before the footage made it on to YouTube, and I got to watch that as well. Wow. Wow, the love that is going into The Mandalorian is amazing. It's not to say that there's not love going into everything else that they do for Star Wars, but this is off the chain. I am so excited about this series. I'm so excited for all the actors involved. I mean, Carl Weathers seemed awestruck by how many people were in attendance at the panel. And there was thousands. I mean, it looks like a Beatles concert sold out, you know. And so it's just really exciting. They didn't really talk too much about the show, but they showed the spaceship that the Mandalorian flies around in, which is badass. I mean, I'm telling you, it could become as iconic as the Millennium Falcon. I know that's a bold statement, but looking at it and looking at how they're presenting it, you know, and yeah, this is like the Wild West. It takes place 5 years after Return of the Jedi. There's still Imperial control all around the galaxy in small factions, so there's stormtroopers everywhere. This ongoing battle. It wasn't just, hey, the Death Star blew up on the Battle of Endor and like everything's great. I mean, no way. Wasn't going to go down that way. So it looks like there's a lot of civil war going on, and Carl Weathers' character hires gunslingers to go out and as bounty hunters and do his deeds. Looks just amazing. Pedro Pascal was so excited at the panel. He had the biggest smile on his face. He was so, you could tell he loved every minute. I mean, like any Star Wars fan would be. One of the coolest parts about The Mandalorian was, and they put up a picture, some of the 501st, they needed more stormtroopers in a scene, and they didn't have enough, and they didn't have enough armor, and so a lot of the 501st that had approved armor could come down, and they had no idea what they were getting into, and they got on set. Next thing you know, they're in The Mandalorian. And one of the funny things Dave Filoni said at the panel was, you know, everybody always wants a screen-used, screen-accurate piece of any of these Star Wars films, and now all these stormtroopers can say that their own personal costumes are screen-worn. And I bet that a lot of these guys are putting them up on mannequins, and they are not going to be wearing them anytime soon. So I thought that was really, really awesome. I mean, you could see Jon Favreau, everyone involved, they're like kids in candy stores. And one of the things that Jon Favreau said that I thought was really awesome was, he said, we wanted to hire directors and storytellers that lived and breathed and loved Star Wars. They didn't want to bring anybody in the fold that was an outsider, Rian Johnson, that might do maybe damage to what they were trying to do, or just not have the perspective of a fan. And so I thought that was really awesome that they did that. All the footage from The Mandalorian looked amazing. You can't really, you know, it was all over the map, just showing little clips and things, and so you can't really put a big thing together. It's just something we're just gonna have to wait till November, and everyone's gonna be subscribing to Disney Plus. I mean, I know I am. I mean, $6.99 to get everything, National Geographic, the whole 9 yards. I mean, I might just cancel Netflix. Hate to say it, but Disney Plus looks amazing. So anyway, I'm excited about The Mandalorian. Obviously, you could see it. The costumes look great. Gina Carrera looks great. Carl Weathers looks great. Pedro Pascal looks great. Jon Favreau's excited. Dave Filoni's excited. Everyone's excited. This thing is going to be awesome. And so let's talk about it in the comment section. What did you like about the Mandalorian panel? What did you like of the footage? You had to have found it by now, because I know I did. Before it gets taken down, I hope everyone gets to see it. I'm sure they'll release something more in depth later. But hey, let's talk about it in the comment section, and we'll see you on the next one.